I'm going to set you a challenge. Burlo here is wearing a He's wearing a Pro Educator remote training collar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you how many, if any, of the following recalls that she performs. Bearing in mind she's in for recall training. I've already filmed footage of her a couple of weeks ago and how she responded to a whistle then. It's exactly the same whistle. So she's gone through some training for recall. And I'm going to ask you how many of the recalls that you see are dependent on a remote collar that she's wearing. See if you can tell the difference. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Till. There you go. Good girl. Good. Hello, you. A bit late, Drake. You miss out, pal. Move on. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy, Drake. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Verbal cue this time. Merlot cup. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good. All right, Bonnie. Go on, Till. Ready? Full pelt out. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good, yes. Good. Yeah, Merlot. Bonnie's pregnant, so she's hungry as a horse at the minute. Tilly. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. As you can see, all the other dogs are naked. I want a real distance one if I can get it. I want the dogs to take Merlot right out. Oh, nice. Oh, that's going to be brilliant on the front seat of my van. You distressed, Merlot? Hey, come on. Let's get some real distance for her. Hey, sweetie. Hey, good girl. Go on. So how many of these do you reckon are, or which ones do you think are the ones that are e-collar prompted or e-collar guided, as opposed to the ones that are just working for the reward in itself, or basically conditioned to, good girl, to reward and e-pressure? No secret about it, she's wearing one, you know, so there's e-pressure conditioning as well for reliability, for proofing. Oh, I don't want her going away. Good girl. you notice as well is there's sort of like general reduction in her, I don't know, call it an exploratory radius, because she's anticipating being recalled. So it's important that I'm not banging them in every 2 minutes for her, because I want her to go off and enjoy herself. And obviously the greater distance she can get from me, the further away she can get from me, then the more I can prove the recall that I'm training her for. Go, Tilly. Hopefully she'll follow the dogs there. Okay. Good girl. Beautiful response. Good girl. Yes. Good. I know. Hey, 3 hungry males, it's like a bird nest. There you go. There you go. Good girl, Merlo. Good girl. Tough, isn't it? You know, when you look at the response, the immediacy of the head turn and the speed of the recall. I mean, this is a distracting environment, isn't it? You know, it's absolutely drenched in scent of game and whatever else you might get out here. I mean, it's a bullock field and sometimes used for sheep as well. There's woodland over there. She's completely free to take any of it, which is lovely. I'm hoping Tilly's going off towards the woodland there, so I'm hoping that Merlot's going to go with her. That's quite a nice distance. Good girl. There we go, look, beautiful. Good girl. Good girl, Merlot. Well done, Tilly. Yes. Whoa. Yes, good girl, Bob Bob. There we go. There you go, guys. Go on in. So can you guess which ones are remote and which ones aren't? I'm going to help you out. Come here, sweetness. There's a remote. Not a single one of those recalls required any sort of e-prompting whatsoever. So for the question of, it's turned off as well. So the question of whether or not a dog once on an e-collar always has to be on an e-collar, here's your answer. Come here, Merlot, I just want to show you that it's the right transmitter for the collar. Merlot, come. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Wait. So take this collar off. Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl, wait there. Oh, there you go. Okay, so there's the collar. And just to show you, if I turn this transmitter on, if you listen to this, you should be able to hear that, okay? That's the transmitter for that collar. Thank you.